Stalker 2's reviews are now mixed. Uh, Apparently, a hot enough topic for it to be posted to Reddit with almost a comment for every upvote so far. Actually, more than every upvote so far. So apparently, this is a very controversial topic. But why? We're obviously past the honeymoon phase, which is generally the consensus here with all of the top replies in the comment section. So that's something to consider. But what about something even more recent? The patch for early February is another big topic, and another one full of contention. For example, this post only has 10 likes and 99 comments. Can you believe that? As the story goes, it is now about to be the middle of February with no patch yet. Yes, this will get the scum to come out of hiding and downvote, but at the same time, this game is suffering from lack of updates. GSC said beginning, not middle. If this timeliness cannot be made, please have the right in mind to say such things as we cannot hit timelines at this moment. It will be delayed. Everyone's waiting for the big patch. Now, being part of it so far, I've noticed this guy getting downvoted a lot in the subreddit. He's definitely vocal about what he has to say, and with the comment section, like the ratio here, you can see why. One of the top replies here said that a GSC employee made it sound like there was no patch this week, maybe next week. But here, take a look on the right here. It says a patch is set to release next week. That was 7 days ago. So where is it? Chances are it will be delayed yet again. It's getting a little annoying. Did we ever get the roadmap? Yeah, no, sorry. We might get that in May or June. Sorry about that. It's a little bit behind schedule, you know. However, this guy here is saying that Tuesdays and Thursdays are mostly patch days. I know for sure about Tuesdays because on Monday everybody's not actually in, so they really start hammering it out on Tuesday. I'm not sure about Thursday though. He might be right though. As for the reviews, let's take a look. While it catches the atmosphere of the old Stalker games very well as having well-designed areas, the game is in such a broken state that I just got locked in the main quest because that one bugged out. So no, I can't recommend the game until they fix its many issues, some of which are indeed game or story breaking. This should have been in development for at least half a year or more, maybe even a year. Honestly, kinda regret buying it at launch, just seems janky to hell and back, and despite waiting for updates, I found myself not wanting to get back into it. I'm not a political person, but I do think all that stuff with the war makes people overly defend an okay yet buggy game. And it's kind of rough that me, a person who played Fallout New Vegas at launch, still tells you that this game is too buggy. It works, sure, but as someone who's older and played a few games since then, not smooth enough to buy. Wait for patches, and then whenever that's done, get some fan-made patches to make it better. I switched it up a little and sorted by most helpful for the week, and just scrolling through here, it does seem pretty divided. I'm not even going by negative, but I mean, I'm not seeing very much blue here versus the sea of red, basically. Look, even this one recommends it, but it says it's a hot mess, so you know what I mean? This one says, as of last checking, this game has just under 5,000 players on Steam. Such a low number can speak volumes, and I haven't even mentioned any bugs yet. The community is so clearly split between players encountering bugs against players who encounter none. The majorities are too loud to ignore. Yeah, I don't know though. See, whenever people mention about the player count, they also mention that, the multiplayer isn't out yet and it's still single player, which is, that's true, But yeah, again, you gotta look at it from both sides here. Sorting by month seems to make it a little bit more 50-50 almost. After scrolling through a whole bunch, for example, this positive one has 140, this one has 40, this one has 50. These two seem to have the majority of I don't want to call it upvotes or likes, but just people that agree with them. This one has 300, and this one is 200, versus this positive that has only 100. See, so I feel like it's getting a little bit more negative here. Especially considering these ones are like what 2 and 3 weeks old at this point. So I feel like as the the more recent they are, the more native they're getting, which clearly tracks with the trends. It's not surprising. Again, this one here still has performance issues. I will come back to it after several updates. I just came back and refreshed this. There's a couple new comments. These guys are really arguing about this. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. Why is it such a point of contention? God damn. It sounded like they didn't know when it would be ready. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna argue for them. I'm not gonna like, apparently it's went from hot fix to huge patch. I guess that would make sense if they're taking this long with it. This guy seems to be of the opinion that it'll be another optimization patch that'll fix one thing and break a bunch of others. Well, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. This guy's having a blast in Radiophobia 3. Some mods might be fun to go back to or experience for the first time if you haven't. Like, he's farming mutant parts and artifacts, mutant parts, the things that we had to actually mod into Stalker 2 because, we never actually got those. So just throwing that out there, Aggressive shape is keeping up with the Kingdom Come Deliverance glazing, which, I mean, rightfully so, I suppose. This guy he's he's pretty outspoken. Too busy spending the profits that Stalker 2 made instead of fixing its issues. Yeah, that's nothing new, man. Go back to Shadow of Chernobyl's development. That is nothing new. See, now what's interesting is, like I said, the community basically fucking hated this guy. He would be getting downvoted left and right, and that's why he only has a karma of fucking 30. He's starting to get, people are starting to agree with this guy now, which is very interesting. Friday's the middle of February. 2 days makes no difference. They said early February. This guy made a post, I guess off of a burner, or he already deleted his account, whatever, It's heating up, dude. We're getting crazy out here. And this isn't the only, there's multiple fucking, there's at least 6 posts from today, just because, well, just because they've been waiting for it, This guy's even talking about Cyberpunk. And there's going to be more and more people comparing it to Cyberpunk. I just had a couple comments talking about it. But, I mean, Cyberpunk was able to pull itself out, Here's hoping they can, too. I mean, I really enjoyed that game. Anyway, here's to, less troubled development, a better game, that sort of thing, right?